Okay, your section D of your IA, critical reflection and evaluation, that is due on Monday, March 1st. Your draft of that. And it's not too big a deal. It's 1 to 2 pages. But I want you to consider it pretty carefully. Here is in the guide, and I gave you instructions for your IA in the assessment folder, so you have access to this. Section D, it says students must critically reflect on the significant findings in relation to the research question. Demonstrate how the investigative study deepens an understanding of religious experience and/or beliefs. Remember, your IA should be focused on religious experience and/or beliefs. Identify misconceptions and inconsistencies as a result of the research plan and materials used. Understand the degree to which the research was successful in producing significant findings for analysis and justifying future research. If there's a problem with your IA, this is where you talk about it. If you scroll down here, by the way, it's 30 marks to the whole thing, and the critical reflection is 10 marks, so it is important. If we look down at the rubric, let's see, the highest mark band, critical reflection is detailed and very well developed, demonstrating a sophisticated understanding of religious experience and/or belief. There is an excellent understanding of how far the research question has informed the significant findings. Where appropriate, any misconceptions and/or inconsistencies between the research and the findings are developed and evaluated. There is a thorough evaluation of the research methods used and the recognition of any underlying assumptions and/or bias. Conclusions and future research possibilities are considered. That's the top mark band. You also have some IAs you can look at. Let's see, where is this? Yeah, right here. I've got several. This one is June Shin's. He wrote about contemporary versus traditional Methodist worship services. He says here, and his is kind of longish, I think. It strikes me as about 500 to 600 words, and that's a little bit long. He says some things in here that could really go better in his section C. But he says, here's my question, found that overarching difference in the two services is in the atmosphere. Here's stuff I think he says that could go better in section C. Here he says, my investigation, although it answered my question, does not necessarily hold true for the Methodist Church in general, because I only looked at the traditional and contemporary services at River Chase Methodist Church. My findings cannot be extrapolated. Furthermore, the survey I conducted only really dealt with young churchgoers. He just surveyed a few friends, and thus missed out on a significant portion of the church body. Also, to correlate, the fact that I only interviewed one pastor could mean that my findings only correlate to Pastor Barnes' views and not that of ministers in general. So that's pretty good. There are other IAs in here, and I encourage you to look at those too. That really is the best instruction. If you have any questions about reflection, please do not hesitate to email me. Good luck.